I'm going to tell you about Tecnonidi funding by Regione Puglia. Regione Puglia is where I'm from. It's a region in the southern part of Italy. Bari is the capital. I've now been back after getting my US citizenship. I came back to enjoy my Italian family, food, culture, and everything. But luckily, we're very lucky here in Regione Puglia because we are the #1 region in Europe for getting EU funding and putting it to use. And they put it to very good use. So technology funding, it's been what we just won with calendbook.com, which is a Calendly competitor. It's a way to set up when you're free, give people a link, and they can book a time on your calendar real quick. So how it works is that overall it's 350,000 euros, 350,000 euros. 250,000, it's an investment which can be done to like develop new parts of your software or your hardware. We only do software, but you could do a innovative hardware as well. And so you would use like some external companies to develop the software for you. You get this preventivi, just kind of like this is statements of work detailing what they're going to develop for you and how it's going to help your business. And then there's like 40%, it's completely free money, which is amazing. 40% of that, it's a 5-year loan it's a loan, 0% interest to be repaid in 5 years. And then 20% of that, it's money that you need to upfront. So it's like 50K you would need to find from angel, family, friends, whatever. And then there's 100K, which is operational costs, where there is an 80% of the money that's also like completely free money, a fondo perduto. And they don't take any equity, they don't take any board seats, they don't have any liquidation preferences. So I would say it's probably like the best pre-seed funding tool that there is. So I'm making this video because I got back here 8 years ago because I just made the decision. I really wanted to be here close to family before it was too late, and I'm it's been 8 years. There's not been one day that I was like, oh damn, I should have been in California today. Like not once. Like I've been very, very happy on a personal note. But now what's really cool is that I just posted like just a comment about this on a which I will link below, on a post on LinkedIn from this lady girl who was also a YC founder, Y Combinator, who was talking about how pre-seed is brutal. It's so hard to get this funding when you're just starting out. And I just wrote a comment in there. There was 1,600 comments, and I got like 20 replies. I was like, by the way, there's this 350K funding from Puglia. And like I got a ton of people asking me for help. How do I apply? People from New York, people who went to study that in INSEAD, which is the top MBA school in Paris. People, who worked at really great companies, and pre-seed is very brutal. And what's cool is that I know that as Puglia, we are really looking forward to attract companies from abroad. I would say at this point, I'm definitely focused on companies that already have that like 100K, so that they can move 50K in the new company as well, between the different setup fees and stuff and travel. They can at least do this as like doing this like as a small investment to open up the European market and plus get access to this funding. So I'm in the works already to help out more great founders. I'm already working with people from New York, people from New York who moved to Madrid, people from Malaga, people who are based in Milan but they're from the US, and people already have like existing businesses. So there's the thing is that once I've already applied for this funding, I definitely want to help out more people also because I believe it's genuinely good. I really like the people working at the Puglia development. It's actually a company. It's a private company fully owned by Regione Puglia. So it's run essentially as a business. People are very responsive. People are very friendly. People are very professional. It's not like dealing with Italian public bureaucracy. There is, of course, it's still a bureaucratic procedure, which I'm always like, which I really tend to hate, but I have to say, like, you know, I've done it once, can definitely do it again. I'm actually also setting up a whole like list of recommendations on how we could improve it. Potentially technology could help to improve the whole process, but that's like let's see if they can implement this, or if even if they care about my feedback. But it's still doable um procedure, and given the amount of funding, I think it's very much well worth pursuing it. And it's not that you like, what I really care is that I care about companies that generally wanna also invest in Puglia. You don't necessarily need to invest all the 350K in Puglia, but you need to have, at least part of it should be invested. The only bad thing about this funding is that I've seen companies that I felt like did not invest pretty much anything at all, but my main job is not a policeman or anything, so I didn't have time to actually dig out more details on what's going on that. But I just said, look, I'm just gonna try to build as many projects with Puglia people, with great people from all over the world, because of course we don't want to just be close, just Pugliesi. Like we wanna open up, we wanna attract the best talents, attract the best people, but we also want to make sure that there is a positive economic impact in our land. So yeah, this was actually shot for some of my friends and people that I'm speaking to. Um, as we're looking for some partners now that we need to have for, like, the 50K that we need to upfront. I think we already found enough interest, but I think as much as we can obviously select the best possible partners, we should do it. So I'm just gonna record some videos when I need to explain how this funding works, and plus, like, I think this is a good basis for people knowing more about this funding, and me not having to explain this funding over and over. I'm probably gonna do like a few more takes with and by the way, are you able, if you add a comment, am I even able to see your comment? Because I see there's, for the first time, there's like 8 people watching. Yeah, so look forward to do it. For me, knowing that I will be here, I want to be here. It just, one of the things that personally is going to make me the happiest is if I'm able to attract more and more people from abroad, because I've been used to live in international environments since I'm 15. I went to an international high school, a boarding school in Rome. So it's since then that I really enjoy being with international people. So I'm also doing it for for myself, and I love to also promote the Puglia brand. I have to say they've done really tremendous work on this. So I'm just really happy to help out as well, to share the good news. And yeah, it's actually a program that makes me really proud, and yeah, it's good to talk about good stuff. So I I think that's pretty much it. I'll be definitely I'll start and continue to share more and more details about this, and working on selecting like the best possible founders and companies that I can accompany, that we can accompany through this process. Because then, of course, I've got already the whole set of, like, where's the lawyers and the accountants and the notaries are a big deal here in Italy as well. Um, and to set up the company for people, I need to do that. So yeah, um, looking forward to connect and keep working on this stuff. Take care. Bye bye.